obviously. Everyone wants to build cars for a living. That is cool. It's a cool fucking job. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Another 130-degree day here in Houston, Texas. Sitting behind me is Mr. Armstrong's beautiful 2018 ZL1 1LE that we've previously modded, and now we took it to that next level. Let me pop the hood and tell y'all a little bit about this thing.
Experience the thrill of unrivaled performance. Our team of experts takes your ride to the next level. From horsepower gains to custom enhancements, we deliver results. Late model racecraft. We talking or we racing?
All right, guys, so Mr. Armstrong is a previous customer of ours. He came in, I'm bad with time, I'll say a couple years ago, but it might have been a year and a half ago for our bolt-on package. So essentially it came in for cold air, headers. He had a catback exhaust system, I think, already, and like a little supercharger or lower balancer to spin the blower a little bit harder. And I think it made roughly 620, 630 rear wheel horsepower. He's driven it for a while, had fun with it. Now he wants that next level. So we went ahead and stepped up to pulling the supercharger off. We do a complete port work. So Kong does the port, big 103 throttle body, and we went ahead and pulled the engine out of this thing and put our complete cam package in it. Mr. Armstrong, it is a manual car, 3-pedal car. He wanted that chop at idle, still drive nice, and still be able to put 93 octane in the tank and enjoy it. So again, we did porta blower, camshaft, breather. Y'all can see on each valve cover, guys, we run the breathers to the fender and we bend it to the back of the cab or back of the car so you don't have any fumes inside the cab. And we also upgrade, because we spin the supercharger harder for the ported blowers on these 1.7s, we also upgrade the intercooler pump as well. The factory intercooler pump, yes, it works. It flows water through the bricks and back through the heat exchanger. But when we start spinning these superchargers hard like we need to, when we port them to make the horsepower that we want, here when it's 130 degrees outside, temps, hot air is not our friend, so we want to keep intake air temps down as much as possible. So that is another thing that we add to this package, as well as like our 1,000 horsepower package. If you want E85 as well, we recommend doing the intercooler pump at the same time. So 3-pedal car, let me see, make sure I'm saying the right dyno numbers here. It baselined 630 rear wheel horsepower, 616 rear wheel torque with our first bolt-on package. Now with the addition of the camshaft and the ported supercharger, you're talking around 150 rear wheel horsepower gain, 773 and 659 rear wheel torque. And y'all can see the power band, guys, from really it's about 40, we'll call it 4,000 RPMs and up. This thing just takes off. And what it is, the camshaft brings that power band up. So when I go and drive this thing, I'll be shifting it around 6,800 RPMs. But this will be a whole new animal for him. Yes, it was loud before, but now he has that nice idle chop at a stoplight, and with the ported supercharger on it, you'll have the idle chop for the sound, and then at wide open throttle, you'll really hear the blower whine with the ported supercharger over this loud exhaust. So. Actually, we got Toyos on the back of it. This is my favorite color. The ZL1s, the 1LEs look really mean in my opinion for the Camaros. So let's hop in it now. Let's go have some fun. Good enough. So, new camshaft, ported the supercharger. When we make more boost, we always put the breather on it. So we have the breather on in the fender that vents out to the back so we don't smell anything inside the cab. And we did keep this thing on pump gas. So we're talking 150 rear wheel horsepower gain from bolt-ons to then camshaft and the ported supercharger on it. Still running on 93 octane. And like I said, Mr. Armstrong can enjoy this thing the way it is now. He's kind of doing this thing in steps, and if he wants even more in the future, that's when we add, actually we did a low side fuel system to it as well, I assume. Next would be mechanical fuel pump, bigger injectors, and we can do E85. And this thing would go from where it made 777, I think, rear wheel horsepower. We could get this thing to 850, almost 900 rear wheel horsepower with the factory supercharger. But 150 rear wheel horsepower gain is very noticeable. Let's see, second gear. Traction control on. Ooh. Yeah, just that was 3,500 RPMs just to feel the low end power and make sure we hooked up. So it does hook up. That's good. Another thing we added, because he is in Texas, it gets very hot here. We want to keep the intake air temps down, the air going to the supercharger. So we upgrade to a better intercooler pump to keep that flow for this factory supercharger, keep the IATs down. So when he goes out and beats on it over and over again, or sitting in traffic for a long time, the intake air temps don't get so hot that when you do go to floor it, you're down 50 or 100 horsepower. We don't want these things to heat soak. In the summertime here, guys, it's over 100 degrees. These cars can get very hot very quickly, depending on how you drive them. But the ZL1s are good for oil temps, coolant temps, stuff like that. Again, they were built for road racing. All right, enough chatting. Let's have some fun. Oh, the camshaft sounds so good. Even though the exhaust is very loud on this thing, you still hear that blower whine. This thing is fun as hell to drive. Again, Mr. Armstrong, everything above like 3,500 RPM is gonna feel like a whole new animal. 150 rear wheel horsepower gain over where it sat before, which it made good power. Bolt-ons only, it made like 620, 630 with our bolt-on package that we sell, which is a great number for most people. Now making, again, 700, call it almost 780 rear wheel horsepower now. It just keeps pulling up top. The camshaft brings the power band higher up. So you saw me shifting this thing like around 67, 6,800 RPMs. So much fun. God, that's so much fun. And all while intake air temps still look good. On normal roads, you're on a wide open area, different. When you're in a road like that, this thing, even traction control on with these tires, it's a handful. 3-pedal cars just feel faster when you drive them because you feel like you're a part of the vehicle. All right, let's get back to the shop, get it cleaned up, let Mr. Armstrong come enjoy this thing for the 4th of July. Hey guys. We do mechanical. So right now it's like 770 something on pump gas. So next would be, let's say in the video, I drove it yesterday, the day before I made the video. Mechanical fuel pump, larger injectors, and it can go from, in the flex fuel sensor, it'll go from 770 to 850, almost 900 rear wheel horsepower. If you want more than that, you might think you might want more than that in the future. Instead of spending the money on the mechanical fuel pump and injectors, we can do port injection on it. Just we add a second set of injectors with a computer system, and then you have all the fuel you'll ever need. Oh yeah, the blower whine is fucking incredible.
I figured it would be after you got poured in polish.
So the exhaust is loud, but then you also hear the blower when you're fucking getting on it, ripping through the gears.
Well, I'm real happy with it. And I'm gonna go
The
tell
camshaft
Justin.
sounds fucking. It makes it a whole new car now, dude.
We put it on Instagram, the blower, the
Do you have
revving.
Yes.
Check to our Instagram because it does sound. He did a walk around of me revving it. You hear the fucking blower whining, and then you hear the fucking exhaust
The
loud
other
as
guy,
shit.
the other guys that work, the other engineers, they're already wanting to see the video. I said, well, I don't know when he's gonna put the video out. Of the
It'll
car.
probably be in a couple of week or two. We'll have
All
it.
of us engineers out there at work, man, we all, it's like we've been in this horsepower race game for long. We're either doing that or we're racing dirt bikes.
Do they have GMs?
Yeah.
Do they do?
Yeah.
Give a call out to those guys.
Which guys? Oh, his buddies? Oh. What's up, guys? What's up,
What's up,
guys?
Justin?
Yeah,
So-
they need to come here to get more power, obviously.
Yes.
He's outrunning them time and time again. You know, this one's, like I said, the 150 rear wheel horsepower, big game. You'll see from 3,500 RPMs to 7,000. It's gonna feel like a whole new animal thing.
I just wanted to, you know, when I started this, I wasn't gonna go crazy like I did with the Shelby and stuff. But these kids nowadays, man, they throw them Whipples on a stock 5.0, and I know they don't stay together, but while they're together, they run for
The
run pretty
Coyotes haul
stout.
ass.
Yeah,
The
they run
Coyotes haul
pretty
ass.
stout.
Like I said, yours being a manual is your biggest deficit against running against an automatic car. Having
Right.
to bang a gear is from a 6 to 130. That's the hardest part.
Well, I'm gonna tell you the real reason why I came here is because like the reviews and meeting you last time, everything, the work y'all did on last time, where that car, they may make a little bit more power, but they're also broke down and within
Yes.
a month and a half having to do a whole motor, you know, sleeve it, the block and all that stuff. So I felt like this was a better combination to start off with, start building. You know
Yes.
what I mean? It's a solid car.
That thing you can hop in. I tell customers, yes, they make 1,000 horsepower. But if you want to drive them every day, and
Yeah.
drive, like a customer called yesterday, he's gonna buy a package. Like, could I drive it all the way home to Washington when you're done? Like, I can fly in. I said, yeah, that's what we're building them for. Now, if you want to put the miles on your car, it's up to you. But
Yeah,
you
that's
can
why
make
I had
1,000
to
horsepower and
drop
drive
off
it.
to y'all. But no, I'm real happy with it. I think
But yeah.
I think it takes a little bit more with the GM stuff. You know, spend
does.
quite a bit of money, but I think overall you have a better car.
The interiors of them are nicer, and I'm just a GM guy, so I like them way better. I like the way they look better.
Yeah, the look of that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the new GT500. It looks cool.
Yeah.
But if you park it beside that, even if that wasn't my car, I think that looks better.
I said it in the video. I've been an F-body all my life. I have a fucking 98 Camaro. When the 5th gens came out, I was like, I didn't like 2010s. When the 6th gen came out, especially the ZL1,
Yeah.
that looks like a muscle car again. I'm
Yeah.
like, I wish GM would bring a Camaro back now.
I'm hoping they
you know,
do.
I hope, but that one looks good to me. The 5th gens I never liked. I never liked the 5th gens, even though I owned one.
Well, I appreciate
Yes, sir.
appreciate
Like I said,
all the work and everything y'all do.
Enjoy that. If you want more, the next time is E85. So that way
Yeah,
you can put pump gas in or E85. The computer will correct itself. It's just we have to get the fuel system to support that extra 30% more fuel.
Yeah, I'm gonna play around with it probably July and August. I'll probably play around with it and then I'll be giving y'all a call. That's what I did last time. I drove it for about, well,
I don't remember when we built it last time. I told you on the camera, like, I don't know, we built this thing a year or two ago or 6 months ago. I don't even remember.
It was right before Christmas.
Okay. So
I picked it up from you right.
7, 8 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so enough time to get used to
Yeah.
it. So. But let me go holler at Justin.
Okay.
And like I said, I really appreciate all the hard work.
Of course. Enjoy it, man. Like, if you get any questions, call us anytime.
Y'all are definitely, man, I've had nightmares at some of these race shops in Houston. There's a lot of race shops in Houston. And I'm gonna be hands down with y'all. Y'all are the most professional, and not just the car being right, but how everything gets handled. I call up here, that, you know, Justin, he'll walk me through something. He takes the time to sit down and say, well, let's do this. You really don't need this. You know, he explains stuff to me. Some of these other fly-by-night race shops, yeah, you can, like, prime example, Midnight. They built some fast cars over there. I met the guy one time. I couldn't stand to get around him. I'm like, dude, I'm the customer. I'm trying to talk to you. And he just blew me off like, and that's when we did a $80,000 build. And I was like, well, you know what? I'll take my money somewhere else.
After you...
Yeah.
Dang.
So there's a lot of
But
race
they're-
shops in here in Houston that they're not y'all. I can tell y'all that.
Well, I appreciate it. I've been doing this for 20 years, and we get calls from people from all over the country. I mean, that's kind of, you know, that price is $1,000 higher than this guy. I'm like,
There's a reason
man,
why.
yeah,
Trust me.
I'm like, man, I have a lot of employees, we have a lot of overhead. I'm not trying to make a fucking killing off y'all, but I've been doing this for 20 years, and just be able to stand behind your product, to know that if your car fucks up next month or 6 years from now, I'll be here to take care of it.
Yeah,
Those other guys, they'll be gone in 3 years.
They're-
Most,
that's
9 out of 10 of them.
My first big build was Houston Performance, and
Oh, yeah.
Steve.
They're up there like
well, they're shut down now.
29, yeah.
But when they did the build, man, I got in the car, it was on E85, you could smell like gas inside the car. They ran the wrong line. It was just one problem after another. They couldn't tune the car. Did all this work to it, couldn't get it tuned. I went all the way out to shop.
Yep.
Finally the guy just handed me my key, said I can't tune it. And I was like, dude, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
They build a lot of race cars. It's way harder to build a street car because everything's got to work.
I try to tell people that a race car, even my race car, the computer in it, I'm just tuning it to fucking go fast. I'm not tuning it to drive good, to start up good. I mean, yes I am, but not a street car. The computer, you have 1,000 parameters to adjust. Where a race computer, you just have main stuff to fuck with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. They're good at
to get the engine to run right.
If you want a race car, a Mustang old Fox body, China Speed Shop, they do real good with that, but they didn't do real good. So what I'm trying to say is, like, all these race shops in the Houston area, y'all are like way up here.
Yeah,
that's why when Justin was going to I never one time asked me, why does this cost so much money? I've been in this, I'm 54 years old. I've been in the street racing game for a long time. I already know you get what you pay for. Like, well, I work 13 hours. I'm not going to go to Walmart and buy a pair of work boots. I'm going to go buy a pair of $380 Red Wings.
Because you want them to last.
I want them to last, and I want my feet to be comfortable.
I try to tell customers that with the same thing. We build these packages that I know that those 10 parts or 12 parts are going to mesh together, work together. We're going to tune it. It's going to be right, and you're going to enjoy it with nothing to worry about. Yeah. There are times that people, oh fuck, let's go above it, Steven. I got to let the customer, hey, there's a chance the clutch could break, the rear end could break, or man, we're really stressing the engine. And like yours at 900 rear horsepower is where that engine is.
That's where
safe. We get people make 1,000 with them. We make 1,000 all day long. But 900, 950 is where I like to keep it at with a stock short block.
No, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Good deal. Again, thank you so much for that words. If you have any questions, camshaft, the way to drive, obviously you've had my car before. Yeah. But call us. We'll answer any questions you got.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's a cool customer. I forgot him last time. I do remember him now. Yeah, early in the morning. Was his wife here, Jason?
Yeah, she disappeared.
Okay. Well, yeah, that just shows you, like I said, we've been doing this a long time. There are a lot of fly-by-night shops, like he calls them here in Houston and Texas even. Everyone wants to build cars for a living because that is cool. It's a cool fucking job. But people try to bring cars in for less money to get the jobs, and then shit fucks up and doesn't go right, and then next thing you know, you're in over your head.
Or then they're sending us multiple reviews on Google saying that we're overpriced.
Oh yeah, we had that recently. A customer just asked for a quote on tuning like a C8, and I don't think he understands, or maybe he does, maybe someone else can do it for cheaper, but to unlock the ECM, to change the operating system, just to tune a C8 Corvette for flex fuel is expensive. It's not just a $500 tune like it used to be in 2005. It's thousands and thousands of dollars just for us to unlock the computer to do it. And so some guy left us a million Google reviews that were overpriced because he didn't like our C8 tuning price. But yeah, that thing sounds sick, bro. Like I said, that's my color. If I had a ZL1 Camaro, that is what I would drive. The blues look so good. Done. 4th of July. I think we got 2 more to ship today, right? I think. Yeah, 2 more to go.
What are we gonna do today, Steven?
A V3 shipping, and then we have a Blackwing to test drive. Right?
All right.
Yeah. 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 V3's gotta leave, and then we're gonna drive a Blackwing. I think that's. Oh, and then maybe dyno a C601 if we can. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give it a like if you liked it so far. And please turn on bell notifications for future content, as we have cool stuff in the pipeline that you're going to want to see. And as always, please comment below.